between thug Rouz Namаюнас and Jessika Andраде. Good to see this young woman back making the walk to the octagon tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if she gets put on her back here tonight. Her takedown defense, arguably the best in this division. Great balance, solid base, beautiful sprawl, very quick with her feet. And for a lot of women, they spend so much time trying to get her down and fail that they don't have much left offensively when you hit the latter rounds of the fight. Gotta try to outstrike this woman tonight. You're probably not taking her down.
This girl is an outstanding striker. She definitely wants to keep this fight on the feet. She has very good takedown defense as well. Good hands, very good kicks, elbows, knees, and punches. A full arsenal of striking techniques.
All right, so now we make way for the strawweight queen. She is thug Rouz Namаюнас, and twice now she has accomplished what a lot of people didn't think she could. That is to best Joanna Jędrzejczyk, first knocked her out, and then beat her on points over 25 minutes. And as Namаюнас continues to evolve, prevailing theory is it's going to be even harder for one of these 115-pound up-and-comers to beat.
This woman has frightening knockout power. Absolutely thunderous power behind both her punches and her kicks. She is a real threat to knock anyone out in this division.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City. Fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Jessika Andrade. And now here's your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, thug Rouz Namаюнас.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
All right, ready to go here with live action as we get underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Andrade gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Damaging strike there.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Lands a kick, Joe.
Hard one to the body.
Andrade going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. She slips that left hand.
They're both landing bombs on each other.
Southpaw stands to orthodox now.
This is a bit of a chess battle here.
The slip and then the counter by Rouz Namаюnас.
She's got the neck. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. That guillotine guillotine is tighter and tighter. She might have to tap any second now. That's it. That's it. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Well, Joe, can't say we're all that surprised, right? She told us during fight week that she needed to work on her overall efficiency. She wanted to get this fight to the ground early and often. That is exactly what she did, and maybe the submission win came even earlier than she expected it to, but a near-perfect performance out of this young woman here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jessica Andrade.
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile